DBB93 squad? I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers for subscribing to the channel, as well as my old tenderonis for returning. So, how y'all doing? We made it to the weekend. We made it through the week. And here we are, right? So, I feel like personally, what's better to talk about other than ourselves, right? Because, I mean, we have made all this great progress, and even though we're looking towards other situations to clear up, to get better, it's like, you know, we always talk about self-care, but why don't we have a reading that really depicts what's going on with us? What's really, you know, coming towards us, as well as what we're pushing out. So, for this weekend reading for August 18th until August 19th, I want to just depict us. You know, I want to give dedication to us, okay? I will be going into blockages as well as action towards you and the final result of what should be coming about. But right now, I just feel like let's go into all this work we have been doing. What it's been, you know, doing to show for what we've been doing, right? So this will be just a weekend reading, but let's get into us first, okay? So, as you guys can see, cards were already picked, which was amazing. And I love this deck. This is one of my new decks. So the first energy of us we go into is the Six of Pentacles, okay? So I feel like with the Six of Pentacles, it could be either charity work or giving back. I feel like for some of you, you could be going through this moment of appreciating what you have and wanting to help others. If that means, you know, just giving someone $1, a quarter, or giving them advice, because giving back doesn't have to mean something that's material. It definitely can mean something that's, you know, advice. So the Six of Pentacles is generosity. It could be a mentorship somehow, but it's basically giving back. One thing to say is, if you can give back, make sure you do give back, because everyone in this world, we are a family. And, you know, without each other, then how would things run? Also, for some of you, I feel like you could be going through a moment of not quite having everything together. So this is you understanding that you need to allow people to help you, or basically you need to allow other people to give to you, okay? If this is a relationship, this could be you being able to go into this moment of give and take, both of you balancing out, where you're helping them, they're helping you type situation. I don't know. I just feel like it's just this generous spirit of giving and adoring people and things, no matter how big, how small they are. So make sure, if you are the one that's on the receiving end, to put your pride aside and allow other people to help you. These people are sent to you for a reason. They're sent to your path for a reason. So, you know, and just be grateful. Yeah, so I feel like that's what the Six of Pentacles is definitely saying about our personal situations, okay? So now we're going to go into the Star card. The Star card is speaking of renewal. It's speaking of, if you guys paid attention to my last readings, I was talking about cycles are ending. So this is your cycle beginning. This is you going into belief, into hope, into understanding that the divine is with you all the time. And not only is it that, the Star card is of balance as well as the Six of Pentacles. So everything here we're speaking of is of balance. Balance, generosity, you know, it's just being well-rounded. An example, let me see. Okay, it's not the best example, but it's a example. You know how say you're going into work, right? Or say you're going up for a management position. When you talk to your manager, they will either say like, "Oh, you're very well rounded. You know how to take care and get work done, as well as you know how to communicate with your peers." And so it's that kind of energy. To me personally, that's what I like to reference into, because we always go through this moment of not feeling like we're actually taking on a bigger task, and actually you don't realize it because it's something that's within you. So even something that could be so freaking huge to a manager or another person, to you is like, oh, I was just doing that because, I was doing it either out the kindness of my heart or I wanted to help out. And I feel like that's what this is all about with us right now. It's about us realizing that you play a big role in the big picture. Even if, you're not aware of this. But also the star card is of personal transformation. So this is no longer looking at things in a negative light. No longer, waiting for things to crash and burn. This is thinking of things in a positive light. This is more of, if you would handle a situation in the past and you would handle it with like your worst side, this is you turning that leaf over and no longer wanting to entertain the negativity. But now is like the perfect time for you to be going through this healing process. And I feel like for some of you, you could be doing affirmations, prayers, or meditation, but that's the perfect thing to go into when it comes to this situation. Also, the star card is here for you to have forgiveness. You can forgive and forget and embrace the new opportunities that's coming towards you. So I know before I said, you could forgive, but you can't forget. But at this point now, it's time for you to forgive and forget. And it's time for you to walk into the door of happiness, because we don't realize that we harbor so much negativity within us of people who either done us wrong or didn't do something to the best of their abilities that they could have done towards you. So this is you no longer holding that energy, no longer, having... For some of you, I feel like you have a vendetta against somebody, but this is you no longer having that. This is you breathing and speaking the light. So that's great, right? I mean, I don't know, y'all. I'm happy in this reading. This reading is very like uplifting, and it's just hope. Hope and recovery is here. And I may talk all the time or have jokes or whatever, but this is serious. This is a personal growth that, most people don't realize. Once you get to this point, once you get to this transformation, everything else falls in line right after it. Okay? So we do go into the Ace of Swords. Ew. Yes, the Ace of Swords is of communication. I do feel like for some of you, communication is coming towards you, but I also feel like this is you being able to communicate wisely. Because sometimes we can communicate and we can overdo it. And I feel like for some of you, maybe in the past, you were kind of overdoing it, saying too much, and it kind of got you in some deep, hot poo-poo. We're going to say poo-poo. But this is you being able to express that light that you have. For some of you, you could be a spokesperson, or you could be going to speak to a group of people about either a situation you've been through or something that you have wisdom around. And this is you being able to communicate. You may be kind of afraid because you don't know what exactly you need to say and to get out. But actually, the divine will be there right with you, helping you, giving you the words to say, giving you the words to touch the audience that you'll be talking to. So kudos. But not only is that Ace of Wands. Oh, excuse me, wait. I'm jumping all the way to this card, excuse me. But it's still the same message, as far as communication. The Ace of Wands is of action. So, excuse me. That is the Ace of Wands. We do have the Ace of Swords down here, but this is the Ace of Wands. See, I be jumping all over the place with myself. But the Ace of Wands is of action, is of new ideas. Again, you still have communication going on. It's of success. It could be success in a financial area for some of you, okay? So this is you no longer overspending. You are learning how to save. You are learning how to get back on the right path. This also could be you going into like either a job type situation with a new business partner. So, hey. But this is potential to grow either a financial type of situation or material. But this is having success in it. You could be either studying. You could either be studying or investing yourself in a project that's going to be very much lucrative to you. Okay? For some of you, this could be pregnancy. But pregnancy doesn't have to mean physically birthing a child. It could mean birthing a new project, birthing a new business, a new idea. For some of you, this do mean getting pregnant. Or if you're already pregnant, you'll be having a new child. This Ace of Wands for relationship-wise is you looking towards the future for your family as well as like your future partner or future mate, if you want to say. It's not to, it's to say that you're starting to build good intentions around a relationship and the boundaries that you're having. I feel like some of you had too many like stipulations, but now you're realizing that those stipulations were, it could be coming from things of the past, but now you're changing those. You're making healthy boundaries, healthy stipulations that someone has to have. You guys remember that people vary. So this person that could be coming towards you necessarily doesn't fit the criteria of what you used to looking for. So just, be aware of that. But yeah. This is definitely like a great card to have. Let's go into the Ace of Pentacles. So I always say, like, to me, Pentacles is of money and of family. But I feel like for some of you, this is of you either helping out a family member or some way it's going to be you bonding with a family member. Or it could be more than one family member. But I feel like this is you bonding. This is you actually expressing yourself in a great way. It could be a family reunion, or it's some type of get together that you guys are going to be having. And this is your way, not to say like shine, but to have fun as well. Okay. It could be a family member that haven't seen you in a long time that you will be linking back up with. So have fun with that, of course. The energy here is just of new beginnings, you guys. Enthusiasm, optimism, definitely. It's just you being aware of what's going on towards you, around you, movement, action, just everything that's positive, just swirling up. And it's building. And this is you being able to look at potential situations and know that if you want to go into those type of potential situations, that you'll be great that you'll be okay no matter what happens. Okay? So the Magician, yes, is of manifestation. Some type of situation will be coming together because of your manifestation, because of the positive affirmations and prayers you've been doing. I feel like with the Magician, not only is it that type of situation, but this is for you to have concentration, for you to focus. For somebody, you're in school, so it's learning and studying. But this is also part of your transformation. However, studying has to do with your transformation. This is going to definitely be part of it. But this is you being aware. This is you being creative. This is you coming to consciousness. And it's when you have a specific idea, it's you moving towards this idea with everything you have behind you and not giving up. I feel like for some of you, you could be going through or getting out of a hard time, but you're figuring out ways to make these hard times a lot better than what they were or what you once viewed them as. But this is you catching harmony in your whole life. This is you no longer wanting to sit there and not feel like you owning your life. This is you actually owning your life, okay? So let's go into the Lovers. Because we do have the Lovers here. Yes, yes, yes. So the Lovers is communication and a partnership coming together. It could be friends, but I feel like for some of you, the positive energy that you've been doing and having has been attracting marriage. Okay? Yes. So this is also speaking of new beginnings, of new life. Here we go. We go back into this fertility thing. But it's happiness. It's you going into passion. It's you actually being able to live out your passion and what you desire. I feel like the Lovers card is here because you want to make relationships with people that's around you stronger. You no longer want to not have clarity about something. You no longer want to sit there and not feel like you don't get what's going on. It's like kind of like you want to be caught you want to be caught up in the loop. Okay? This is also attraction. So you got this glow about you. You may have heard other people say, oh, you just, what's going on? Did you cut your hair? Or do you got different makeup on? But that's just this glow about you. You could be feeling like crap, but someone's going to walk up to you, or if they haven't already done it, someone's walking up to you saying, oh, you look just very beautiful. And I feel like for some of you, this is you thinking like, but I feel like crap. But you're not saying that, But also, we go into the Lovers. The Lovers is a sexual strong connection here, okay? So be aware because fertility is definitely on the board. And I feel like, if you don't want that to happen, what they say, wrap it up. But if you do, and the person's down with it, and you down with it, and you guys know how you're going to move about it, hey, why hold back, right? So let's go into the Ace of Swords. Communication again. New beginnings. This is truth. This is clarity coming out. I feel like for some of you, you're going to be getting a vision. It's a vision of a relationship. I mean, it's when you get it, you're going to get thrown. Like, you're going to be looking at it like, whoa, wait a minute. But it's your gift enhancing, okay? And it's helping you go through that, okay? This is you taking your emotions out of a situation so you can get clarity to move forward. And the reason you'll need to take your emotions out, because somebody tends to like to play on your emotions, even though they may not feel like they're doing it completely, but they do like to play on your emotions, and they do like to tell you sweet things and butter you up so the truth really don't have to come out. But this is you having to step back. This is you having to look at it from a personal standpoint. Like, you know, if this is what we really want to do, or this is what we're going into as friends, as, you know, a relationship, as relatives, whatever it is, this is you putting your best foot forward, as well as putting love into everything that you do, okay? I feel like for some of you, it's gonna be an uncomfortable conversation with someone, but it needs to be had, okay? And after this uncomfortable conversation, trust me, it's gonna kickstart, because at the bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune and the World card. So it's going to kickstart into this new beginning. It's just things needs to come out, okay? So don't be afraid when you have a conversation with someone and it's not as great as you thought it would be, or you thought it could be. It's just, you know, things got to come out. Some things you're unaware of. Some things you need to know. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I thought that was, you know, something great we should have known, or what have you. So, let's go into your blockages for this weekend. Have the Judgment card. We have the Knight of Wands. So, I feel like with the Knight of Wands, the Judgment card, and I'm going to take this one. Okay. So we have the Five of Wands too. So with the Knight of Wands and the Judgment card, let's start off there first. This is action being taken towards you. Someone is like just jumping off the boat, swimming out the water, just running right to you. But no, this is the action that's being taken towards you. It's going to send you into this moment of reflection, okay? And you're going to reflect back on every single thing that happened throughout this type of relationship. It doesn't have to be with your partner, but it could definitely be with either a long-time friend or family. But whichever case, this situation would have to do with conflict. It was conflict all around this situation, okay? This person who's taking action, the reason why they're taking action is because they're serving you your karma. And this is not the bad karma, so be aware. It's good karma. That could have been what I just talked about with the situation where things are coming out that's, you know, kind of touchy, but it's something that you need to hear. But once you go into this Judgment card, this is you reflecting back on the things you used to do in the past, realizing that you do no longer want to do those things, and realizing that if you don't speak up in this situation, then it's just gonna, again, it's gonna cause chaos. It's gonna cause you and this other person to constantly have deception, because there is deception here. With this situation, I feel like for some of you, it could be a love interest, and the deception is not being completely open with each other. Which, again, if you are in disconnection, it's kind of hard to be open when you're in disconnection, okay? So this is when this situation comes about, you need to be open. You need to understand the person's point of view as well as your point of view. You need to step out of your emotions to get everything out on the table so things can move forward. The next card you have is the Ten of Swords. Again, we are letting go of these old ties that no longer serve us. But it's a blockage because some of these old ties are things that has been in your life for forever. So it's hard to just say, oh, I'm gonna just let it go and drop it, you know? Because if you're so used to either talking to a friend or whoever this person is to you, if you're so used to talking to them every single day, then how is it that you can just drop them, you know, and be like, oh, I don't miss them? You're gonna miss them. But I feel like with this Ten of Swords, it's not saying that you have to completely drop somebody, but you have to realize how much you're letting them in your circle. Okay? Some people, and it's not to be funny or anything, some people are meant to be in your circle for just a few things. You know how you have those one friends where you can take them to certain places, and then you have them other friends that you can take them to other certain places. This is you setting these healthy boundaries around your life, around people who are around you. Okay? Excuse me. I feel like with this Ten of Swords, someone could be taking action towards you. Okay? Just go with me, you know, you guys. I always say take what resonates, let what doesn't fly bye-bye. Okay, so someone from your past could be popping up, right? And let me say this. This person that's popping up will be someone who hurt you to the point where you felt like you was nothing. You were lower than dirt, okay? This person is popping back up because now they had the time to sit in their own BS and smell the roses. And now they want to be nice. Okay, be aware because they are coming back for that reason, to be nice, but they're trying to fix karma because either somehow karma has hit them so hard to where, I don't know, I just see somebody like losing something. I don't know what they're losing, but they lost something, okay? But let me say this about this person. Even though they don't want karma to hit them like it's hitting them now, it's the same person they're gonna be in a few days. Okay, so be aware of this person who is basically not about nothing. They want to make it seem like, oh, I changed. Oh, I'm doing this. I'm doing that now. And once they get you caught back up in a web like they had you before, is when all heck gonna break loose. I mean, we do got the Five of Wands here. So just be aware of it. Be aware of who come back around, who come back in your circle. Just be aware. The next thing you have is the Hangman. Okay. So the Hangman is not looking at things from someone else's perspective or stepping out looking at it. I feel like the Hangman is you not looking at yourself, feeling like you're strong enough to move forward in certain situations or tell somebody no. Okay? So that could be this person who's popping back up. That could be what's going on here. You're not able to tell them no. But I feel like once you get over this situation is once this no longer become a blockage for you. This will be gone. You will officially have let these past karmic debts go. Okay? And once you realize that, again, we are realizing that we are great. We are this, we are that, right? That's fine. But once you realize that this person doesn't serve you any good, and once you realize that some people come back just to use and just to continue to pull on your strings, when you realize this, I'm telling you, this will help you snowball into this new world that you've been creating. Some people want to see other people miserable. I don't know why. But hey, let them do them. You do you. Don't allow them to get back in your head like they once were, okay? Let's go into the action that's towards you this weekend. Or this could be the action that you'll be taking as well, okay? Okay. Oh, is that victory? So, with the Six of Wands, I feel like this is victory in you deciding what you want, because you do have the Three of Wands. This could be you moving. Somebody could be moving, okay? But this is you no longer wanting to sit still. This is you no longer waiting for something that's not coming, okay? You do have the Two of Swords. So this is you needing to get out of your head. And because this is an action that is either coming towards you or you will be taking, I feel like this is you getting out your head. This is you no longer letting someone else have a tie over your mind. Like I said, this person over here, they don't mean you no well. They're very manipulative. They know how to play on those strings with your heart and be like, well, I've known you for this long, or this and this and that. Okay. What else you got to say? Like, what else can you show and prove? Because this is who I am now, right? And I feel like you guys, you are gonna be assertive. And you gonna look. If y'all see a vision that I'm seeing right now, you gonna put your foot down, okay? And you gonna be like, and what's your point? What else are you doing? You know what, honey? Look, you ain't even got to tell me all that. I wish you the best. I hope you still do good or whatever you're doing. But I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna make sure my life is okay. So this person gonna be obsolete. Point blank, period. You moving into this new beginning with someone who had to make a head over heart type of situation, and they had to get through it, okay? So whoever is coming towards you is a person that truly cares about you. They truly are on the same path that you're on. This person that will be coming towards you is someone that will not be beneath you, okay? You both mirror each other. You both are equal in where you're at in life. I feel like this Two of Swords is you not knowing just yet what decision you got to make. For some of you, this decision will be moving. For others of you, this decision will be clearly deciding what you want. This person could, they could be going back and forth between, they don't know if you're talking to someone else or not, but they just want you. And this is you deciding that you're going to speak up for yourself and let them know, like, it's only been you. It's just, I've been working on myself. And, this person, I feel like this person either could be looking at you over social media, but what have you or whatever. I don't know. I keep seeing Facebook pop up, however that goes. But this person could definitely be looking at you like, oh, I don't see you, post videos or pictures anymore, or what you doing anymore. And then you're like, yeah, no, I moved on from that. I've grown. Everyone don't need to know my moves. It's kind of like that saying, don't let your left hand know what your right hand doing, or something like that. Yeah. But nevertheless, you move into the Four of Wands with the Ace of Cups. Emotional fulfillment, wish fulfillment, your wish is being granted with stability. I feel like with the Four of Wands, again, I tell y'all, somebody moving, okay? It could be you, or it could be someone else moving towards you that's going to be moving in, setting home with you. But I feel like this type of Ace of Cups with the Four of Wands is going to be very inviting. Some of you could be just going to the courthouse to get married. You're not going to have, you know, that big old wedding. But to you guys, it's going to be the best wedding of all. Someone is very shy, but they are very wise, okay? Let's go into the outcome. Oh. Okay. So, we got the Eight of Cups. I feel like this is you walking away from this situation. Over here, that was a blockage. Not only is it that, it's your partner walking away from a pooper starter. Somebody who caused them HE double hockey sticks, who left them feeling like they were lesser than nothing, who left them broke. They left them high and dry, but somehow this person clawed to the top and got out because you were their motivation. You are their motivation. You constantly, continuously keep them going, okay? They like the Energizer Bunny when they with you. Whichever way y'all want to take that, I don't know. But they're like, you are their energy source. You know how, like, if you got to plug something in, you are the socket on the wall. Okay, wait, that may not have went as I said it in my head. But you guys get what I'm saying. Like, you are their energy source. You give them that fire, that passion, that hope that they can be whoever they want to be. And as well as vice versa for you, okay? Because now they're ready. The Knight of Cups. Yeah, grant you, this person may not have everything put together. They may not know how to exactly love, but they want you to teach them. Okay? So I feel like with that being said, I mean, you come out of this moment of waiting. You come out of this moment of not feeling like you have everything you desire. So let's get an oracle. And I will be ending this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you haven't given this video a thumbs up yet, make sure you go ahead and do that for me too. Everyone, please make sure your bell notifications are turned on. Okay, great. Okay, we got 4 cards, y'all. So let's get into it. It says, ask for what you want. Let the universe and other people know what you need. Business venture. Trust and follow through on a new business idea or career opportunity. Dietary change. Improve your diet and your life will also improve. Emotional healing. As your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and love. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.